From the 29th of March, 6 people or 2 families can meet outside. Does this mean they can come into my house?
No, you can't meet up indoors or invite people into your home. 2 households or up to 6 people can meet in an outdoor space, but you should still be following social distancing rules.
I've got symptoms. Can I do a lateral flow test?
No, lateral flow tests are used to help find cases in people who have no symptoms but are still infectious and can give the virus to others. If you display any of the Covid-19 symptoms, you must book a PCR test.
I've had the vaccine. Do I still need to socially distance?
Yes, regardless of whether or not you've had the vaccination, you must follow social distancing rules.
I had Covid symptoms for 1 day, but now I feel okay. Do I still need a PCR test?
Yes, if you have displayed any of the Covid-19 symptoms, you must go and get a test, even if these symptoms seem to have gone away.
I'm in isolation, but I feel okay. Can I go out?
No, even if you feel well and are displaying no symptoms, you must complete the 10-day isolation period.
Someone in my household has tested positive, but I feel fine. Can I still go to work?
No, if someone in your household has tested positive for coronavirus, you must all stay home for the 10-day isolation period, even if you do not feel unwell and are not showing any symptoms.
Even if I have a negative lateral flow test?
Even if your lateral flow test is negative, you must complete the 10-day isolation period. This does not mean that you will not develop the virus.
A member of my household has been identified as a close contact. Do we all need to isolate?
No. If a member of your household is identified as a close contact, they must isolate for 10 days. However, the rest of the household do not need to isolate unless the person develops symptoms of coronavirus. If this is the case, the whole household should isolate until a PCR test has been completed and the result is received. If the result is a positive test, then everyone in the household should now isolate.
A family member is a close contact, but they are not ill and have no symptoms. Can I take them shopping with me?
No. If someone in your household has been identified as a close contact, they must isolate at home for 10 days. If this is your child and they appear perfectly well, you must not take them out of the house to go shopping or to the park, even if they are not displaying any symptoms. It is vitally important that they complete their isolation period.
With the restrictions easing, does that mean my child can have their friends over to play or even for a party?
No. Currently, you are not allowed to invite other children around to play at your home. However, you may meet up in an outdoor space, providing that you follow the rules of 2 households or up to 6 people meeting outdoors.
Where can I get my lateral flow test from?
Testing yourself and your family weekly using lateral flow tests helps to identify cases where a person is not showing symptoms. This can help reduce the spread of coronavirus. You can pick up test kits from the Florence Sports and Social Club and Miller's Chemist. Check online for days and times, as these can change. You can also collect lateral flow tests from the testing centre at Bet365 each day from 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. If your lateral flow test shows a positive result, you must book a PCR test. If you develop any symptoms of Covid-19, you must not use a lateral flow test and must book a PCR test instead.
Where can I go for a PCR test?
If you develop any symptoms of Covid-19, you will need to get a PCR test. You will need to book this online. If you drive, you can go to the drive-through testing centre at Bet365. There is a walk-through testing centre at Fenton Manor, or you may be sent a home testing kit that you will need to post back.